Всем привет. Так, сейчас звук проверю. Пойдем играть. Проходить дальше Mass Effect. Третью часть. Все вроде бы нормально. А то и на одном стриме у меня микрофон лагал. Так, мы находимся в больнице. У нас что нам надо поговорить с этими, с советом по поводу нападения жнецов. Так, и здесь нужно навестить Эш. Не знаю, где-то здесь сидит она. А вон она.
Ash. Hey. It's Shepard. I should have known you'd pull through. You're stubborn. Always were. Scared me pretty bad back there on Mars. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care. I'll see you soon.
Ну вот и поболтали.
Welcome to Serzh. All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
А нафига эти книжки? Набор конфет. Ладно.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Massive and organized invasion plan. The Council called the invasion.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty. You will find him in the Citadel Security District Office.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the
Скоро
Citadel.
будет куча иммигрантов.
For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with
Блин,
me
только
again
два
if
уровня
you
доступно
require
здесь.
further assistance.
Не знаю, будет потом дальше еще уровни открываться. Вы бы небо 3D сделали. Ну, что это такое? Ну, я имею в виду в этой цитадели. Бездна Шрека, или что-то там. Из разговора просто задание появилось.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. Never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Тут больше нам ничего не надо. Такой небольшой разговор. Так, это что? Закрыто. Это что? Советник земля. Вот нам сюда как раз и надо зайти.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the Council is already in session.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any Council homeworld.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
Зал что-то после разрушения не изменился.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we
Да, вообще-то не интересы людей, а как бы мы защищали цитадель.
If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint created by the Proteans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together, but it appears to be a weapon of some sort. And this is capable of destroying the Reapers? So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
Ну, это
The
понятно.
Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get him. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it.
Ну вот и
There
первое
is
задание.
one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
У Дина немножко стал другим. Возможно.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil. There you might find some traction. practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
Так, политическая
You're a Citadel
ситуация.
counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's calm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries, Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Понятно.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Так, у нас здесь что-нибудь есть интересное? Балкончик-то у тебя крутой. Способности жнецов. Так, и что дальше? Все? Валим? Палавин, так, примарх Федориан от лица Турианской иерархии объявил военный сбор, что дает возможность Альянсу попросить о помощи в постройке горна.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions. Commander Shepard. Khaleesi been seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on
Ну
Earth
и
when
Мичка,
the Reapers
так.
attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesi, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
На какой на вашей? Так, пошли на корабль. Док Нормандии.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
According to the Council, these galaxy
А, здесь какие-то сны же у него, или что-то такое, или видение. Что это, я даже не знаю. А, пацан, который умер. Кто там? Дед Мазай.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
People around me have a tendency to get hurt. Or worse. Ash is just the latest in a long line.
She's a soldier like you. And she's a fighter. If anyone can get better on will alone, it's her.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Давай.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's
Это
destination.
мы уже видели.
You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Угу.
The
Это,
war room
о,
houses a strategic
командный
command
зал
center
другой.
for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Ща поболтаем.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Теперь мы должны будем собрать, то есть, наверное, члены отряда
I'll be
тоже будут
expecting
присутствовать.
regular updates on your progress.
Ну и вообще
Hack it
галактику
out.
как бы в кучу. Кто на нашей стороне будет воевать. Типа того. Так, набор для модификации брони. Кстати, ну посмотрите. Такая видеосвязь. Вот командный центр. Военные ресурсы. Тут все вместе, да? Вообще сила войск. Альянсы. Ага. Это, в общем, сила, да? От которой будет зависеть потом исход битвы. Так, это что? Тоже альянс? Адмирал Михайлович, это что? Первый флот альянса. Третий, пятый. Яна Алец, это журналист. Минимум надо собрать вот столько. Понятно.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Ага. Посмотрим. Тут все заделали. А где лифт, что ли? Так, каюта капитана, да, посмотрим. Так, тут ничего не изменилось, да? Также личный терминал. Новая операционка. Робопес на корабле. Так, от кого? Корреспондент. Подарок с возвращением. Пока мы находились в доке, Джокер предложил приготовить небольшой приветственный подарок, если вас восстановит должность капитана. Полученные вами данные позволили мне подготовить для вас улучшение. Гриф. Приоритетное задание Эден Прайм. Цербер атаковал Эден Прайм. Захват в колонию. Угу. Так, это что? Личный состав, да? Менять внешне. Ух ты, прикольно. Ну вот это прикольно, мне нравится. А здесь что? Пускай вот это. Так. Подтверждаю. Так, комплект брони. Броня Цербера доступна. Повседневная. Что это? А. Это у нас... Ну, я в этом ходил. Или в этом? А, вот в этом. Вот это прикольно. Комплект брони. Так, а и по отдельности, да? Шлем N7. Респиратор N7. Где респиратор? А, вот так вот, да? Ладно. Шлема нет. А, вот, кстати, да, здесь что-нибудь улучшает. Запас здоровья увеличивает. Что, мы все время будем в шлеме? Что ли? Ага, параметр уменьшается, тут увеличивается, да? Тут ни хрена нет, тут что-то есть. О, блин. Ну, что-то похожее из прошлой части. А здесь что у нас? Цвет узора. О, да тут куча цветов. Розовый, бля. Да вот такой сделаем. Или такой. Такой пускай будет. А это что за оттенок? А. Дополнительно, да? Подсветка. А, сзади будет видно, по-моему. Пусть будет так. Так, пойдем дальше.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs
Нихуя себе, 6000 кредитов. Зубная щетка.
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Carry on, specialist.
Ладно, пойдем дальше. 6000 кредитов на зубную щетку. А здесь раньше не было двери. Или была? Черт его знает.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander?
Ага, больше ничего, да? Так, тут, в принципе, ничего не изменилось. Здесь добавили белье, стол, да? Картишки. Угу. Так, а там что? А, вон модельку. Нашли модельку корабля. Так, а это что? Ага. Бывший экипаж, наверное, да, кто погиб, когда здесь произошло, когда напали коллекционеры. Так, дальше что? Это что такое? В женский туалет нельзя входить. В прошлой части можно было. Так, тут ни хрена нет. Он что-то говорит, или жестикулирует, но ни хрена не слышно. Угу. Медицинская лаборатория. Так, повара нет. Здесь что у нас? Ага, здесь Ляра сидит.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
А, этот серого посредника робот был Глиф.
When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
You know, I was hoping this new council would...
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Хоп, и пропала. Угу, ладно. Так, где еще у тебя? Протеанские записи. Сообщение для серого посредника от агента Феррона. Набор для модификации брони. И что? А, подожди. А, вот как. А за что открываются-то? Просто так? Выбор? Ну да. И то же самое, да? И за что открывать-то? А я не могу? Подожди. Надо было выбрать, что ли? Ну ладно. Угу. Ладно, хер с ним. Пойдем дальше.
Please enjoy your day.
Тут никого. Главное, батарея. Тут Гарус сидел в свое время. Так, а доктор что здесь? А, нет никого. Так, и что это? Сбросить умение капитана, сбросить умение Ляры. О, как. Понял. Бесплатно. Так, пойдем дальше. А, этот самый, да? Робот валяется. Здесь бонусные умения. Понял. Так, инженерная палуба. Что здесь? А вон собака бегает, про которую в письме писалось. Здесь что, никого? А, нет, кто-то сидит. Инженер какой-то.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Так, лишняя нам информация не нужна. Пойдем. Внизу, наверное, ну, никого нет, скорее всего. Да? Ну да. Еще модель, серый посредник. О как. Ой. Кто это? Модель корабля? Чё там, чё там, чё там? Ага, прикинь. Поймал мышек. Получил модельки. Ага, здесь у нас журналист торчит.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Commander.
Hey there.
Собака. Так, вот здесь мы можем покупать оружие, да? Ну, наконец-то хоть нормальная эта самая система. Так, а у нас что вообще есть-то? Надо глянуть, кстати. Так. У меня вес большой. Скорость восстановления умений минус 200. Может, надо убрать что-то? Нахрен. Это что такое? Пистолет-пулемет. Вот это уберу, наверное. Вот так вот. Дробаш, что ж такое себе? Я им редко пользуюсь. Во. То есть, если я вот это уберу, вот так вот будет, да? А что-нибудь могу добавить, допустим? Ни хрена. Здесь что? Дробовик дофига забирает. Давай вот так сделаем. Вот так вот. Так, у нас защитник, винтовка М15, защитник 1, да? 1 богомол и сюрикен. Ладно, пока покупать не буду ничего. Как модификацию изменить? Оружие. Не понимаю.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Так, а вот здесь, наверное, интерфейс каналов снабжения. Ага. А за что открывать? Снабжение Сирта. Ну, давай откроем. А, вот как. А, ну это самая больничка. Вот это Киншаса Фабрикейшн. Это что такое? О, блин. Мы что-то там... Класса медведь. Индра. О, винтовка. Блин, я не могу понять, как мне улучшить. Так. Как мне модификации ставить? Сейчас разберусь. А это внешний вид, это нам не надо. Во, елки-палки, заработала. Странным образом не работала. А здесь... А, просто тупо нету. Вот, понял. Увеличивает наносимый урон на 15. Вот так вот. А здесь что-нибудь есть? В смысле? Ага. Понял. Ну, отлично. Режим обзора подтвердить. Все, понял. Тут у нас ни хрена не имеется. Здесь что-то есть. Сверхлегкий материал для ПП-1. Уменьшает вес оружия на... Вес оружия. О, кстати, да. Все, понял. То есть мы можем взять еще какое-то дополнительное оружие. Так, ну пока ничего брать не буду. Надо посмотреть что-то из нового оружия. Это что такое? Это улучшение оружия. Так. Ну, там мне не понравилась винтовка. Я, наверное, вот эту возьму. Так, купить. О, как. Ага. Увеличивает наносимый урон оружию. Так, уменьшая вес. Так, урон. Ну давай оставим вот эту меткость хуже, да? Да пофиг, пускай будет. А мы не на то купили. Мы купили на пистолет, да? Да. Вот, сюрикен купить. Так, давай еще купим. Потом купим вот на эту винтовку урон. На богомол. Вот так вот. Все. Итого у нас уже скорость восстановления умений плюс 57. Вот так вот. Угу. Тут ничего нет. Тут у нас это херовина, тут это. Давай дробовик еще возьмем. А, ни хера, он слишком много весит. Хотя если мы его улучшим... Да давай или нет? Давай возьмем. Да, и что-то можем поставить. Угу. Так, так. Позволяет, что там? Пробивная способность, да, увеличивается. И здесь давай сделаем... Позволяет стрелять зарядами большего калибра, которые способны наносить больше повреждений цели. Так, урон увеличивается, короче. А чё я... Ага, понял. А это просто что... на 60%. На 60% меньше урона. А так? Я чуть не вижу изменений, правда. Вот, допустим, хоп. Хоп. Хер его знает. Подожди-ка. Давай уберем. Тоже уберем. Поставим. А вот здесь дополнительно вот это вот. Пускай будет. И мы улучшим дробовик. Дробовик. Катана. 3000 аж стоит улучшение. Давай до 4-го. Давай еще разок. Все. Смотрим. Собака спит там. Ну, потихоньку. Ладно, пойдет. Собакин, ты спишь? Так, что-то нашли. Очередную модельку, наверное, да? Собака, мешаешь. А вот еще нашел. Типа коллекция по всему кораблю раскидана. Бля, сейчас будет каждое улучшение, что ли, показывать мне. Так, модель грузовой транспорт. Крейсер Гетов. Крейсер Альянса. Так, пойдем с этим поговорим.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Ладно, хрен с тобой.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Так, доступно в медотсеке. Что-то там... О, еще что-то нашел. Модель варианец. Так, вот это что интересно еще. Мне все равно денег-то нет, уже все, 3000 осталось. Модель кораблика. Да давай возьмем. Блин, вот эту бы винтовку надо было забрать, кстати. Вполне возможно. Ладно, пока обойдемся. Если что, потом. Что там в медотсеке? А это где? Здесь медотсек. А, медотсек здесь. Так, ну вроде познакомились со всеми этими кораблем, с экипажем. Так, сейчас посмотрим. Это что такое? Медицинская лаборатория. А что доступно? Тут? А, оборона 5000. Понятно. Мы таким образом заработали какое-то умение. Че, полетели на задание какое-нибудь, слетаем. Так, вы можете проникнуть в захваченную жнецом систему, используя маскировку. Понятно. Лаборатория Цербера. Там уже жнец, да, получается? Они везде. Подрианский артефакт забрать. По заданию. Вот это нам надо, да? А что-то с Eden Prime. Подожди. Так, лаборатория Цербера. Палавин. Это под примарх, да? Вот. А на какой планете? Ну, давай слетаем. Eden Prime. А где он находится? Сегодня недолго. Сейчас выполним заданица. Вот это что ли? Так, новый импульсный сканер, который позволяет обнаружить интересные места. Так. Могут засечь жнецы, что приведет к их вторжению в систему. О как. Если жнецы вторгают в систему, в которой вы сейчас находитесь, спасайтесь бегством и возвращайтесь в эту систему только после выполнения своего задания. Своего задания. Ага. То есть, сейчас если мы будем сканировать или что? Давай. Не знаю на чем. А как? Выход на орбиту. И что? Выход с орбиты. Не понял. Или мы чем дольше здесь находимся, то есть... Тем больше вероятность, что они все нападут, что ли, или что? Угу. Сканировать. Ну-ка, стой. Подожди. Вот так вот. Так, что ли? А что сканировать-то? Бля, я не понимаю. Зачем? Или нажать надо, или что? Да нет. А, вот так вот. Это что такое? Расследовать. Обломки места крушения. И что? Получено 2200 единиц горючего. А, понял. О, как. Ага, потом сканер будем улучшать, да, скорее всего. Так, а здесь что? Запустить сканер. А здесь что-то есть, получается, да? А, вон аномалия какая-то. Бля, пока найдешь. О. Найти пропажу. Получены военные ресурсы, британские данные. А, понял. Все, что ли? Здесь больше ничего нет, нам ничего искать не надо, да? Получается так. Или по звуку определять? Не понял пока что. Но вроде там больше ничего нет. Так, приземлиться, выход на орбиту. Выход с орбиты. Так, приземляемся. Вот это лучше оставлю. Так, и все. А, она у нас добавляется автоматически в этой миссии, да, получается. Кстати, насчет модификации. А, ну но мы здесь ничего не нашли, да? Понятно. Тут все стоит. Стоит назад. Дальше. Тут тоже у них ничего особого. А, у них тоже изменяется катана 4, получается. Здесь 3-я винтовка. Это у нас... Блин. Ладно, не посмотрел, что у Ляры. Так, у них 4 очка. Давай улучшать. Увеличить урон в ближнем бою. Уменьшение урона. Чё? Почему? 30%. А, получаемый урон. Да пускай будет так. Так, и все, да? Подтвердить.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren in the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, Loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Protean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
They rebuilt Mindwar. It wasn't the same.
They'll never forget. All we can hope is that they grow stronger for it.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Так.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No. An original, unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Фербер.
Heads up!
Так, откуда еще стреляет? А, вон он.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Чё-то не пойму, куда идти там. Найти данные капсулы. Ага. Или тут какая-то общая локация, да? Так, а здесь что такое? Ничего. Лестница наверх. Потрошки. Блять, я не пойму, куда мой снаряд там улетает. Я уж который раз стреляю, замечаю, что он просто тупо... Ну тот, по-моему, вернулся, Цельдер. Вот что это было, я не пойму. А, он и вернулся, вот паразит. Ни хера мне прилетело, спасибо. Попробовать их обойти.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Убрали взломы всякие, наконец-то, кстати. Не паришься. Просто автоматически взламывает и все. Я, походу, пришел туда, куда надо, что ли? А я хотел еще пошариться там, что-нибудь найти. Или это что? Что с твоими глазами? Это не Земля, да, это история Протеан. Сильный биотик.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Это здесь же было на Эйден Прайн когда-то давно, получается, событие. Наверное.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
А, пошариться. Я хочу пошариться, посмотреть. Кто-нибудь. Какие-нибудь улучшения. Вон там надо посмотреть. Бля, почему он боком бегает, а прямо нет? Что за бред? И ходит как-то сгорбившийся, какой-то, блядь, стойка такая себе. Угу. Блин, не туда. Ух, нихера он мне присандалил.
Footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Ты это уже говорила. Алло. По-моему. Так, пока что кредиты. Ну, в принципе, на них я тоже могу покупать. Улучшение. Да уйди ты. О, еще какая-то херовина. Или мы чё?
Empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Proteans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here. Got it.
Нихера их тут. Ёпорстый. Прячься. Щелочку ему. Блин, зря я сюда вышел, наверное. Он ее чинит. Вот паразит. Идем дальше. Так, мы... Где были-то? А где... А, мы здесь были. Оттуда мы пришли. Все? Или нет? Они убрали мост? Ага, точняк. А, ну вон по лестницам, наверное. Наверное. А как пройти-то? По крыше нет. Погоди. А, вот так. Ёлки-палки. А, где капсула? Спиздили? Куда дальше-то идти вообще, алё? Ага, вижу.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Ну, конечно. Куда вы там? Вон они идут.
Here they come!
А я думал, это взрывается контейнер, нет? Он не взрывается. У меня патроны кончились на снайперку. Плохо. Блин, вас тут много оказалось. Тихо, тихо.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay
В
down a
следующем здании
singularity to
склад.
block enemy access.
Там уже всех убили. Или куда-то еще идти? Погоди. Опа. Ага, понятно. Нихера его разорвало.
There. You can open the
Ща откроем.
There, you've got it. Goddess.
Живой?
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
А, он живой. Ага. Ну и морда у тебя. Да, сейчас пиздели все получите. От древней расы.
Be careful, he's confused.
Ну ёптя мать, куда ты бежишь? Ну понятно, он испугался. Ага, дошло до тебя. Все, нет твоей цивилизации.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been
A few minutes.
No, the bunker is falling.
О,
There is
как.
no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire. Preparing neutron bombardments. Get to your life pod now.
Он типа последний или типа того?
Neutron bombardments underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power
О,
shortage.
как. Сам себя запер.
I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I've read your physiology, your nervous system,
Нихера он.
understand your language.
Развитая раса.
So you were reading me while I was seeing.
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm
Oh.
surrounded by primitives.
Примитивные формы
It's
жизни.
not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Ну ты морда кислая. Не захотел.
A living Protean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Protean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Че он там чудит?
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the
Во
regulations.
как. Ага. Нахер их отсюда выкинь, да и все. Чтоб не мешали.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Proteans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Да всем было похер.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Proteans, sending them to their grave.
Ну что зависло?
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
Слишком много вопросов.
What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects.
Все они потенциально являются протеанами.
Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried, none succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Так, твое
Back on Eden
задание.
Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Ну да.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Так, твое задание. Протеанское
Is
устройство.
there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Protean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
Ну, тупо не знали, что
I'm
делать.
happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Так, ну все.
Thank you for talking with me.
Все, вроде узнали.
Imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Ведь раньше ели мух.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Так, ладно, закончим на сегодня. Буду отваливаться. Протеанский излучатель какой-то дали. Потом посмотрим, что это за херовина. Все, всем спасибо. Услышимся, пока.